As we eagerly await the release of Grand Theft Auto 6 stated for next year, a lot of us look back on our time on GTA 5 Online, and especially looking at it now than we did years ago, and wonder, is it really still a great game and is it still worth playing? There are people out there that still love the game and play it. I play it now and then. But I feel like as it's aged over time, a lot of us have kind of shied away from the game, or when we play it, we don't play it the way we once did. Now, there are a lot of videos detailing about the problems with GTA 5 Online. There are people out there that have done videos over the years, even recently, and I decided to go ahead and let loose a lot of the problems that I still have with this damn game, despite I still do like it. But there are repetitive things in this game that still goes on to this day, regardless of the console I'm on. I'm finding myself really reminded that this game still does have a lot of annoyances. It has a lot of cons. And overall, these kinds of problems sadly do not ever go away. GTA 5 Online is meant as a means for us to be violent towards each other and make money in a game to get ahead. We have to grind away in missions. We have to do heists. We have to do survival mode. We got to do everything we can to grind away to get by. We want to get those DLC businesses. We want to get those expensive cars. We want to basically do all these things to finally get ahead in a game that we've been grinding away in over a decade. Problem is, however, a lot of the DLC and even the new vehicles that get released, they cost a lot of money. And it's well known that Rockstar has been going after channels that have been posting money glitches over the years. They have been trying to get a handle on the game and stop everybody from getting by easily. They want players to either grind away in missions, assuming that they have double and sometimes triple the payout, or you're stuck with basically going for shark cards. You go to the game store, use your real money to buy very little money that's not even going to cover all the DLC. And you think to yourself, how am I going to get money for the DLC? You don't want to buy shark cards, but you don't want to keep grinding away in missions you play year after year after year that are just not getting the money to you. Because you play these missions over and over and over to where it's not fun anymore. This is the problem with this game. Yes, they do occasional double payouts. I get that. But what other option is there? Nobody wants to buy shark cards. Shark cards are a complete and utter ripoff. You spend more of your real money to get less money in the game. And if you are able to find these heist missions that pay a lot, generally speaking, you're disappointed by all the work you're going to have to do to try to get a minimal payday. That's assuming if you don't go into a lobby, enter into a heist mission with some idiot who blows up your cars and then causes the mission to end. Because they don't want to complete the mission. They just want to troll the hell out of you. There is realistically no way to get ahead in this game. Not really. And a lot of us, we don't even waste time trying to buy shark cards. This is one of the many annoyances I have with this game. And we must not forget the other annoyance that I have been vocal about in the past. It's how stupid this game is when you blow players' cars up that are coming after you when you're on foot trying to get away from them. Your machine gun fire really doesn't work if it's an armored vehicle, so you have to go heavier by firing an RPG or a sticky bomb at a car, blow it up, and after a period of time, you get put into the Bat Sport lobby. Your character gets a dunce cap put on him. You're stuck in there for a period of time. The concept of this game that we were led to believe is we have to be violent towards each other. But if a player is in an insured vehicle and they keep on attacking me or everybody else in the game, and we happen to blow their cars up just to get them off our backs, all of a sudden we get notified, behave yourself or else. But the thing is, there's nothing to stop these players when they're inside vehicles that cannot be blown up accurately. They cannot be shot at because they're so armored to where gunfire does not do much. You have to go for your most powerful weapons just to get them off your back. And before you know it, you get inside of the Bat Sport lobby. You're in a Bat Sport lobby. You're going to be encountering griefers. You're going to be encountering people using God mode. It's a huge cluster of a logic. because you're not trying to blow their cars up. But what other option do you have? Sure, you can go to another lobby or you can go in the passive mode, but eventually over time you find yourself unhappy with that because that doesn't solve anything. Because you go from one lobby of a bad sport lobby and enter into another one, you're dealing with the same damn problem. You don't want to stay in passive mode forever, because if you do, you can't really do much in the game and you can't enjoy it. So that only keeps you safe for so long. So what option is there to really fend off these players that do this kind of thing without getting into trouble? And that's what they get you with. They know that when they're in these damn vehicles, that they know that eventually if you keep blowing them up, you're going to end up in the bad sport lobby. But we have to be violent towards each other? Like, that's such a backwards logic. These people are choosing to get others into trouble. And that's really what they do. They do it in groups. How many of us have been in these lobbies, by the way, and have been griefed to no end by these damn oppressors flying all over the map, people that don't want to fight on the ground because they're too fucking cowardly and they have no skill, and they have to resort to doing everything the easy way. Yes, they can kill you when you have a bounty on your head, but how many of you, including myself, have gone in these lobbies and we've been blown up by these idiots and they keep on spawn killing, and after a while you're like, you can't do anything. But these idiots don't fight on the ground because they have no skill. So you find yourself trying to find a buzzard helicopter or a laser or a hydra, and generally speaking, you might be lucky if you can get these people off your back. But then after they basically lose their oppressors, what happens then? They go right over to their bunker. They go right near their damn orbital cannons and they blast the crap out of you to try to get you out of the jet. Then you're back on the ground. They get their oppressor back and the whole thing starts all over again. It's annoying. If you can't fight on the ground and have to resort to oppressor attacking people, or you have to basically resort to an orbital cannon, you don't belong in the game. And that's really the occurrence of this game. So many people want to do things the easy way, the cheap way, but they don't actually want to do it from a standpoint of skill. That's the problem. And that's one of the many reasons why this game, why nobody bothers with playing it anymore. And it isn't just this. It's the damn contacts that call every time at the most inconvenient time. You're in a firefight with someone. Oh, here comes your phone because Simeon wants to contact you about something that he's told you over and over again previously as you've been in this game. Literally, they always come at the worst time. Simeon, Lamar, whoever else. I don't want to get heckled all the time by phone calls. I want them to stop calling me so I have a chance of fending off people in the game, or I can play it. And it's always an annoyance, and it's always an inconvenience, because most of these contacts, if you don't actually have a double payout or a double RP, you're not going to waste your time going into a mission and getting minimal pay. Like, get the hell out of here with that. It's always the same thing, because these damn contacts, they don't know when to stop. And they always call it the most inconvenient time. And some other stuff I alluded to. When you go into a mission with other random people, you ever notice how a lot of them don't really care about being in the mission and they just want to blow your cars up, run you over. They want to basically be stupid. Problem is, though, every time this happens, it kicks people from the mission, and the mission has to go right back to the loading screen. Then you got to go back into it, assuming you're not stuck with one or two idiots trying to troll the fuck out of you. I've had this happen to me many times. I've tried to go into heist missions. I go to get in my car. Out of nowhere, here comes somebody barreling into my car, or they blow my car up and I can't get to the area, or they run me over and I get killed in the game. And then out of the blue, the mission ends because you got idiots that just kill everybody in the game rather than complete it and get a mission payout and actually use for teamwork. There's always going to be these kinds of dipshits in the game that don't want to cooperate. And that's really just one of the many annoyances with this game. So many times, they have literally got these people in the game that grief the fuck out of people, and it literally is annoying to no end. Yes, I know trolls are going to be trolls. But how many of these idiots often wonder, gee, why did I buy the game if I'm not going to do anything in the game legitimately, if I'm just going to keep causing trouble? Because that's all it ever is in these multiplayer games. It's one of the stupidest things ever. It's one of the dumbest things ever. And that is one of the things I will not miss about this game. So overall, this game is good, but it's declining because of the same ongoing goddamn problems. I've never played the PC version of the game, but I'm told that it's a lot worse with the modders. It's a lot worse with people doing way worse. I know Rockstar cannot actually stop everybody, but it realistically has ruined a great game when you can't really get into a game and work together and do stuff together. Everybody's got to be an asshole. Everybody's got to get on their oppressor and bomb the crap out of you. You find yourself really just trying to get by in the game, and it's just really one thing after another. That is why when GTA 6 comes out, I really hope the online portion of the game, they have no bad sport lobby, and at this time around, they actually will make it to where players doing the griefing will get stopped, or they'll basically have their account suspended, or just anything that results in firm action. Because a lot of players that have played GTA 5 online, they're still grinding away from the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 days, and they're still trying to get by and just can't make ends meet because people want to basically grief and be stupid, or they just basically want to do all the other stuff in the game or the other problems that happen. This game literally coming out, GTA 6 online, I want Rockstar to actually start making improvements. And GTA 5 online was great for its time, but sadly it's been in decline. I play it now and then. It's still okay, but every so often it's just really, really annoying. And I personally feel this game, it was good, but it's never been great. But that's just my take on it. What are the pros and cons about this game that you absolutely like and hate? Tell me in the comment section down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later.